Don't go.
Okay.
You have to go.
Yeah. Will you wait?
I wrote I Will Wait at a time that I was really struggling. I hit rock bottom and I felt really alone, really overwhelmed. And I just decided, you know what, I have a theater background, I'm just gonna write a play. I'm gonna write a play, that's how my brain works. I'm just gonna put it all out there. And I started to interview other spouses, just ask them their stories. And the stories that came back to me were overwhelming.
We all feel like we are cracking from the inside out.
No one tells you that as they're shining their American flag pins and making welcome home banners.
I was in a retirement home in Indiana, and I sat down with two Joans and a Betty and asked them to tell me their experiences as World War II spouses. One in particular, she just started telling me about all of her husband's accomplishments and everything he had done. I said, yeah, he sounds like a really, really heroic human being. But I really am here today to talk to you about what you did during that time. I need to hear your story because your story is my story and I need to know how you got through it. She reached her hand across the table and took mine. She just started to cry. And she said, no one's ever asked me that before. And I said, well, I am. I'm asking you. Can you tell me? I often think back to that opening night of I Will Wait in 2015, and I remember just sobbing backstage, thinking about the fact that people cared, that these stories were being shared and people were listening. And then I think about all the things that have happened in the 10 years since. That I Will Wait really is just an origin story for the Veteran Spouse Project. That the Veteran Spouse Project is a nonprofit that was born out of that moment. It was born out of the moment that I realized that these stories held so much value and importance. And how do I get more spouses to tell their stories? We've written other plays, we've produced an album, we've made art, we've just tried to dip our toe into every type of storytelling experience, trying to think of every way to continue to give military spouses and families a voice. I'm just so proud to know that the Veteran Spouse Project continues to find creative ways to share these deeply personal, vulnerable, authentic stories. And I just can't wait to see what the next 10 years will bring.